Hi, welcome to another episode of Mr. Max. In this lesson, we are going to revise from November 2017, question number 5, 6, and 7. Okay, that is trigonometry section. This is paper 2. Trigonometry, question number 5, 6, and 7, November 2017. Okay, so please make sure that this question paper is with you, then listen very carefully. Okay, let's start. Question number 5, 5.1. What is that question? Question number 5.1. Sine of a minus 360 into cos of 90 plus a divided by cos of 90 minus a into tan of minus a. This is the question. Okay, and what is that one? Simplify the expression to a single trigonometric ratio. You have to simplify this one to a single trigonometric ratio. Okay, so here look at this one. Sine of a minus 360. Sine of a minus 360. Normally we are writing, if you want to apply the reduction formula, we are supposed to write a 360 minus a. Am I right? But here it is a minus 360. So what we can do here to write the answer for that one? Okay, so a minus b. So look at this one. Sine of this a minus 360, I'm going to write it like this: minus of 360 minus a. Is it correct? Look at this one. Minus into 360 is minus 360. Minus into minus a is positive a. So there is no problem. Okay. So this sine of a minus 360, we can write it as minus of 360 minus a. Okay. Then remaining is the same thing. Cos of 90 plus a, we can apply the reduction formula together. The whole divided by cos of 90 minus a into, okay, tell me, okay, let's write that one now. Next step we can apply that one. Okay, tan of minus a. Okay, now look at this one. Sine of minus 360 minus a. Sine of minus an angle. What are this one? Okay, sine of minus an angle. What is the answer? In your class you studied sine of minus theta. How can you write this one? Sine of minus theta, sine of minus an angle. Okay, so instead of this theta, here it is 360 minus a. That's all difference. Okay, so here this one minus sine theta, you can write it like this. Okay, but don't forget that cos of minus theta, what is the answer? Is not minus cos theta, it is positive cos theta. In the case of cos, there is a slight difference. Okay, then tan of minus theta, what is the answer? Minus tan theta. You have to remember this one. Okay, so it's very easy to remember. Sine and cos, it is minus sine theta minus tan theta, but if it is cos, it is positive cos theta. Look at this one. Tan of minus a, what is that one? Minus tan a. Can you see? We are going to write that one. Okay, so anyway, this sine of minus 360 minus a is minus sine 360 minus a. So look at how I am going to write: minus sine, then 360 minus a into cos of 90 plus a. Yeah, we have to apply the reduction formula. We can apply it together. Okay, then cos of 90 minus a, cos of 90 minus a, and here I already told you tan of minus a, minus tan a. So tan of minus a is minus. Look at where I am going to put the minus. Don't write it here. So next step, maybe you will be confused. Okay, so put the minus there because it is multiplication here. Okay, so you have to put the minus there on top. Okay, to avoid mistake. So it is minus tan a. Okay, now we can apply the reduction formula. Okay, so what is the reduction formula here? This is equal to minus, this minus is this one. Okay, 360 minus a. 360 minus means which quadrant? This is 360. Okay, 360 minus means on the fourth quadrant. Okay, this is 360 minus theta. Okay, fourth quadrant, what is positive? All sine, tan, cos. Cos is positive. Okay, here what? It is sine, so it is going to be negative. Okay, so when you have to apply this reduction formula, what you have to do is you have to think yourself like this: 360 minus a is in which quadrant? 360 minus a, that is on the fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant, what is positive? Cos is positive. Here what? Sine, so it is negative. Okay, listen once more. In that order you have to ask yourself. Okay, 360 minus a is in which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant, what is positive? Cos is positive. Here what? Sine, so it is negative. Okay, can you see this negative is this one? Already that negative was there. Okay, here we got another negative. Okay, then if it is based on 180 or 360 horizontal line, no change in the trigonometry, so you have to write that sign as it is. Sine, then a, times 90 plus a. Which quadrant? This is 90. 90 plus a means it's on the second quadrant. 90 plus, normally we are writing theta. Okay, doesn't matter a or theta, anyway that is representing an angle. Okay, so second quadrant, what is positive? All sine. Sine is positive. Here what? Cos, so it is negative. Am I right? Okay, so it is negative. Then എന്തോ അല്ല വരുവാണേ. So if it is based on 90 or 270, if it is based on the vertical line, what you have to do? You have to write the cofunction of that cos. So what is the cofunction of cos? It is sine. So cofunction of cos is sine. Okay, sine, then that angle sine a. So listen once more. This is how you want to think. Starting from here, 90 plus a is in which quadrant? Second quadrant. Second quadrant, what is positive? Sine. Here what? Cos, so it is negative. Then based on 90 or 270, here it is based on 90. Okay, you have to change to its cofunction. What is the cofunction of cos? Sine, then that angle. That's all. Okay, so if you think in that order, you won't make mistake. Okay, now look at this one. 90 minus a is in which quadrant? 90 minus a. This is 90 plus a, so 90 minus a is in the first quadrant. 90 minus theta, there all the angles are, all the trigonometries are positive, so cos is also positive. Okay, but here if it is based on the vertical line, you have to change to its cofunction. What is the cofunction of cos? It is sine, so it is sine a, and it is positive because it is in the first quadrant. Okay, so listen once more. 90 minus a is in which quadrant? First quadrant. First quadrant, what is positive? Everything is positive, so cos is also positive. But if it is based on 90 vertical line, 90 to 70, you have to change to its cofunction. What is the cofunction of cos? Sine, so it is sine a. Then that one is minus tan a. So now look at this one. Minus times minus is positive. Positive times negative, negative. Negative divided by negative, positive. Listen once more. Minus times minus, positive. Positive times negative, negative. So the numerator is negative. Am I right? Okay, denominator is also negative, so numerator negative divided by denominator negative. Negative divided by negative is positive, so it means that anyhow the answer is going to be positive. Am I right? Listen, minus times minus, positive. Positive times negative, negative. Divided by negative. Negative divided by negative is positive, so the answer, final answer is going to be positive. So positive. Then sin a cancel. Okay, now what is remaining? Don't worry about the negative, you already sort out that one, that is this one. Okay, then this one is sin a, then divided by tan a. How can you write? Or it's the same thing, everything is the same. So tan a, how can you write? Sin a divided by cos A. Am I right? Tan A is sin A divided by cos A. So here, in class you studied A divided by B by C. If something comes like this, then you have to understand that this C from here it will go to the numerator and multiply A times C divided by B, like this. A C divided by B. Okay, so like that, this cos A will go to this side. So sin A cos A divided by this sin A, like this, divided by this B. Okay, so like that, how can we write here? I'm going to write it here. So this is equal to sin A, then this cos A will multiply with this one into cos A divided by sin A. So sin A cancel, and what is answer? Cos A. So the answer is cos A, and you can see that the answer is in single trigonometric ratio, only one trigonometry there, that is cos. Okay, so that is a question. So in the here, don't be confused here, without cancelling this one, you can write this one as sin x by cos x. That one also you are going to get the same thing. Okay, anyway, that is question number 5.1, and now let's go to first question number 5.2. Okay, question number 5.2. What is that question? 5.2. In the diagram, P3, 2 is a point in the Cartesian plane. Question number 5.2. In the diagram, P3, T is a point in the Cartesian plane. So let me draw that diagram first. There is a x and y axis, and there is a line like this. This is the x axis, and this is P3, T. And this radius or hypotenuse is root 34, and this angle is beta, and this is O. This is a point H. This is the y axis. Okay, so this is the diagram given. Okay, and P3, T is a point on the Cartesian plane. OP is equal to root 34. That means the hypotenuse is root 34. This one stands for the hypotenuse. Okay, then each angle HOP is beta, a reflex angle. Now based on that one, we have to write the answers, remaining questions. Okay, without using calculator, determine the value of 5.2.1. what is the question? First question, determine the value of T. You have to find the value of T. Okay, so what is that T stands for? T stands for the y, am I right? 3, T. 3 stands for x and T stands for y. So determine the value of T means that actually you have to find the y value, am I right? Okay, you have to find the y value. Determine the value of T means actually you have to find the y value. Okay, so here how can you find the y value? How can you find the y value? Y is equal to, you have to remember that formulas. Okay, how can you find R? If you want to find R, R stands for the hypotenuse. Okay, root of x square plus y square. If you want to find x, what is the formula? Root of r square minus y square. If you want to find x, then r square minus y square. If you want to find y, root of r square minus x square. So here we want to find y. T stands for y. Okay, so y is equal to root of, here the question is what is the value of T? That is a question. Okay, that is what we are going to do. We know that T stands for y. Okay, y is equal to root of, first write the formula, r square minus x square. Okay, so now here root of, what is r? Hypotenuse, that is root 34. So it is r square root 34 square minus x square. What is x? We know that x is 3. So it is 3 square. So what is this one? Root 34 square is 34 minus 3 square is 9. So what is 34 minus 9? Root of 25. Okay, so what is root of 25? Root of 25 is, yeah, 5 or plus or minus 5. But here on this side, on the third quadrant, what is y value, positive or negative? Of course it is negative, am I right? So it implies that y is equal to minus 5. You have to specify. Okay, then actually what is this y in our question? Y stands for t, or t stands for y. So it implies that t is equal to minus 5. Y, t stands for y. Okay, so y we got as minus 5, means that t is minus 5. Okay, so the only thing is you have to remember this formula, then it is easy. Okay, all that formulas that I wrote it here, okay, you have to remember that one. Okay, so that is question number 5.2.1. now let's go to the next question, 5.2.2. okay, next question number 5.2.2. what is that question? Tan beta, you have to find tan beta. Okay, so here don't forget that what is our x value? X value is 3, and what is the y value? Y value we got a previous question, we got as minus 5, am I right? Okay, and what is r? It is given that r is root 34. Okay, so now this question is tan beta. You have to find a tan beta. So how can you find a tan beta, guys? Tan beta, what is the definition of tan? Opposite side by adjacent side, am I right? Okay, so what is opposite side? Opposite side we represented with y, so it is y divided by adjacent side we represented with x, so y over x. So what is y? Minus 5 divided by what is x? 3. Then that's the answer, simple. Okay, so you have to remember that x we represented with the adjacent side, okay, and y we represented with the opposite side, then r we represented with the hypotenuse. Okay, you have to remember this one. Okay, and also that formulas, r is equal to root of x square plus y square, then x is equal to root of r square minus y square, y is equal to root of r square minus x square. So if you know these two, then these type of questions are very easy. It's like a free mark. Okay, so that is question number 5.2.2. now let's go to the next question, 5.2.3. 5.2.3. what is that question? Cos 2 beta. So this type of questions you must be careful. Okay, cos 2 beta. So listen here, cos means adjacent side by hypotenuse, am I right? Cos means adjacent side by hypotenuse. Don't write it now, I'm going to write a wrong thing first. Okay, cos means by definition adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side we represent with the x by r. Okay, but if you directly substitute this x and r from there, the answer is wrong. Do you know why? Here this angle is what? Beta. Okay, here what is the angle in the question? 2 beta. So it is not based on that one. Okay, so first what you have to do is you have to convert this one into beta angle, not 2 beta. We don't know what about 2 beta. We know only based on beta, based on this angle beta, x, y, r we know. Okay, but we don't know what is based on 2 beta, what is x, y and r. Okay, so if you write it like this and substitute, that is wrong. Okay, so this one what you have to do is 3 expansion for that's a double angle. Okay, so what are the 3 expansions? 2 cos square beta minus 1. Okay, or what is the other expansion? 1 minus 2 sine square beta, or what is the third one? Cos squared beta minus sine square beta. Okay, so you can apply any one of these one. So here you can see that now the angle is beta. We know based on beta what is x, y and r. Okay, so now let's apply this formula. Okay, so it is 2 into cos of cos squared beta. What is cos beta? X over adjacent side by hypotenuse. So it is x over r cos square. So it is x over r square minus 1. Okay. Cos beta is adjacent side by hypotenuse. Since here it is cos square, you have to square that one. Square minus 1. So now 2 into what is x? X is 3. What is r? Root 34. The whole square minus 1. So now you have to simplify this one. So 3 squared is 9. So it is 2 into 9 divided by root 34 square. Root 34 square is 34 minus 1. So 2 into 9 is 18 divided by 34 minus 1. So check in your calculator. Here there is no problem to use calculator. Or what is this one? This 34 you multiply with 1. So it is 18 minus 34 divided by 34. Check in your calculator. What is 18 minus 34? 28, 38, 20, 16. 16 by 34. Okay. So what is the simplified one? Is minus 16, not 16, positive 16, minus 16. So what is this one? 8, 17. That means minus 8 over 17. Okay. So cos 2 beta is minus 8 over 17. And that is question number 5.2.3. Okay. Now let's go to the next question, question number 5.3. Question number 5.3, 5.3.1. What is that question? Sine of a plus b minus sine of a minus b. Prove that. Okay. So prove that. What do you want to prove? Prove that sine of a plus b, sine of a plus b minus sine of a minus b is equal to 2 cos a into sine b. You have to prove this one. Left side is equal to right side. Okay. So here this, you know the expansion of this one. Did you study the expansion of this one? Sine of a plus b. As it is, you studied. Am I right? Okay. So what is the expansion of that one? That is sine a. You have to by heart that one, even though the expansion is there at the back side of the question paper in that formula sheet. Okay. But it is better to by heart the expansion. Okay. Sine of a plus b. Okay. Let me take left hand side. Okay. So what is the expansion? Sine a cos b. Here it is plus. So here also it is plus cos a sine b. Okay. Minus. This minus is this one. Okay. Then what is the expansion of this one? Sine of a minus b. The only difference is here it is minus. So here this one is going to be minus there. So it is minus sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. Okay. Now we have to expand this bracket. Okay. That square bracket. So it is going to be sine a cos b plus cos a sine b minus into sine a cos b minus sine a cos b minus into minus plus then cos a sine b. So here you can see that this is positive sine a cos b and this one is minus sine a cos b. So positive and negative we can cancel. So what is remaining? Cos a sine b plus cos a sine b. So what is answer? Cos a sine b, 1 cos a sine b, 1 cos a sine b. So how many cos a sine b? 2 cos a sine b. So it is 2 cos a sine b, and that is our RHS. That is what we want to prove. Okay. So that is question number 5.3.1. Now let's go to the next question, 5.3.2. Next question, 5.3.2. So here don't forget that here you can see that this is a part of question number 5.3. Okay, 5.3.1 we already did. This is 5.3.2. Okay, so now look at this one. We already proved that sine of a plus b minus sine of a minus b. And what is the answer? 2 into cos a sine b. We already proved in the previous question. Okay, 5.4.1. If it is something like this, sine of a plus b minus sine of a minus b, we can write it as 2 into cos of this first term. Here you can see that the first term is a, here cos a, then second term sine b. We can write it like this if something comes like this. Okay, now look at the next question. 5.4.3.2. 5.3.2. What is that question? Without using calculator, sine 77 minus sine 43. Without using calculator, you have to prove that sine 77 minus sine 43 is equal to sine of 17. Here also prove that. So the same part question 5.3, prove that. Okay, prove that without using calculator you have to prove that sine 77 minus sine 43 is equal to sine 17. Okay, so to prove this one, we are going to use this one, the one that we already did on the previous question. Okay, so here how can we do that one? Look at this. Here we want 17, am I right? Okay, and here 77. 77 means what? 60 plus 17, am I right? 60 plus 17 is, what is 60 plus 17? That is 77. What is this 43? That is 60 minus 17, am I right? 60 minus 17 is 43. Okay, so look at how I am going to write this. Sine 77, sine of 60 plus 17 minus sine of 43. 43 I know that is 60 minus 17. Okay, so now what is this one? What is this one? If I call that 60 as A, okay, if I call this 60 as A and this 17 as B, 60 as A, 17 as B, is it not the same as this one? Look at this. If I call it sine of A plus B minus sine of A plus B minus sine of A minus B, 60 minus A minus B. So we can write it like this. Okay, so I'm going to write it like that, is equal to 2 times cos A. Cos A, what is A? 60 into sine B. Sine, what is B? 17. Okay, so now this is equal to 2 into cos 60 is a what you call the special angle. Okay, so what is the value of cos 60? You have to know that one. Cos 60 is 1 over 2, okay, into sine 17. So these 2 and 2 cancel. So what is remaining? Only sine 17, and that is the RHS. That is what we want to prove. Okay, so that is 5.3.2. Now let's move to the next question, question number 6. Okay, question number 6. Question number 6. What is that question? In the diagram, the graph of f of x is equal to cos 2x is drawn for the interval minus 270 to 90. So there is a graph drawn f of x, that is cos 2x. Cos 2x. Okay, and in the interval is drawn for the interval minus 270 to 90. Okay, so first let me draw that graph, the given graph. Okay, so from after that I will explain the remaining. So it is drawn. Okay, so there is a graph given like this, and this is the given graph f of x. Okay, now based on that one you have to, this is the domain is from minus 270. So here this one is minus 270. Minus 270, this is minus 270 to positive 90. Okay, now based on that one we have to answer the remaining question. What is 6.1? Question number 6.1. Draw the graph of g of x is equal to 2 sin x minus 1. So you have to draw another graph g of x. And what is the equation of that graph? 2 sin x minus 1. You have to draw that graph. Okay. So here to draw that graph, you don't want to do anything else. You just take your calculator first. Maybe you already done in your school. Okay. First make sure that the memory of this calculator is clear. Okay. How can you clear the memory? Shift 9 then 3 equals AC. Okay, so those who doesn't know, you just rewind that one and listen once more. Okay, so I will explain once more. Shift 9 3 equals AC. Okay, that is how you can clear the memory. Okay, now you have to type this equation g of x. Okay, so here to type the equation, first you have to click on mod, then you will get three options. So three tables. So number 3, f of x is equal to, so it doesn't matter f of x or g of x, we just want to know what are the points for these 2 sin x. Okay, because next step they will ask g of x is equal to, doesn't matter. Okay, you just type f of x is equal to this 2 sin x minus 1, there is no problem. Okay, so you can type 2 sin x. X, how can you type? Alpha, that close bracket symbol. Okay, that x, then close the bracket. So I typed 2 sin x then minus 1. Okay, so don't forget that here I typed f of x is equal to. Okay, so and when I press is equal to, it is going to ask what is g of x. Don't worry about that one. Okay, that is another graph. Okay, so anyway we want to know what is 2x 2 sin x minus 1, that's all. Doesn't matter it's f of x or g of x in the calculator. Okay, then equal to g of x, we don't want that one, we already typed this g of x as f of x in the calculator. Okay, so just leave that one. Again equal to start means minus 270 domain. Okay, so it is minus 270 equals, now what is the next question? End means last number, that is 90. Okay, 90 equal to step. So step means what is the interval. So here you can see that in our graph paper it is given as an interval of 45. Am I right? Yeah, between 0 and 90 we can see another point also, that means they took us an interval of 45. Okay, so step we can take as 45. Now equal to, so there you can see that all the points are coming there. Okay, so what is the corresponding point for minus 270? Positive 1. That means minus 270, the point is positive 1. Then minus 225, 0.41, point minus 225, that is this point, 0.41 somewhere here. Then minus 180, minus 1, that is this one. Then after minus 180, minus 135, again it is going down, minus 2.4, minus 135, minus 2.4 somewhere here, 2.4 between minus 2 and minus 3. Then minus 90, minus 3, oh again it is going down, so up to minus 3. Then minus 45, now it's going up, minus 45, it is minus this one. Then 0 is minus 1. Then 45 is 0.41, 45 is this one, 0.41, and 90 is 1, 0.41. So it means it is there on top, not minus 0.41. So it is, this point is on top, positive 0.41, that is here. Okay, and 90 is 1. So the points are like this, and the minimum point is, you can see it's minus 3. So this is the graph of g of x. Okay, so that is a new graph g of x. So that is question number 6.1. Now we can go to the next question, 6.2. Question number 6.2. Question number 6.2. What is that question? Let capital A be a point of intersection of the graph of f and g. So capital A, they denote the point of intersection of the graph f and g. Show that x coordinate of A satisfies sin x is equal to minus 1 over 1 plus root 5 by 2. So they are saying that this is the point of intersection. They call that one as A. Okay, and you have to show that sin x is equal to the x coordinate of that A satisfies the equation sin x is equal to. Okay, so here a point of intersection means what? At a point of intersection both the graphs are equal. Am I right? Okay, so both the graphs means at the point of intersection we can say that f of x is equal to g of x at the point of intersection. Okay, so this is the point of intersection, so we can say that f of x and g of x are equal at that point. Okay, so what is the equation of f of x? Cos 2x. It implies that cos 2x is equal to, what is g of x? 2 sin x minus 1. Okay, so 2 sin x minus 1. Okay, so here cos 2x is equal to 2 sin x minus, this is a constant term, here it is sin x. So I'm trying to make it as a quadratic equation. Here you can see that cos 2x I can write it in terms of sine. What is the equation? This cos 2x is the same as, okay, first let me take both of these one to this side, left side. Okay, so it is cos 2x, take this one to the left side, so it is minus 2 sin x, take this one to the left side, so it is plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, now this cos 2x double angle formula, okay, in terms of sine, I want the answer in terms of sine. So it is cos 2x double angle is 1 minus 2 sine squared x. Am I right? That is this cos 2x. Okay, so 1 minus times 2 sine squared x, then what is remaining? Minus 2 sine x minus 2 sine x plus 1 is equal to 0. So write it in order. So it is minus 2 sine square x minus 2 sine x, then 1 plus 1 is 2 is equal to 0. Okay, so divide throughout. Here you can see that 2 is a common factor there. Okay, so divide throughout with a 2 or minus 2, divided by minus 2, divided by minus 2, divided by minus 2, divided by minus 2. So what is answer? Minus 2 minus 2 is gone. So sine square x, this minus 2 plus, so it is plus sine x, then this is minus 2 divided by minus 2 is minus 1 is equal to 0. 0 by minus 2 is 0. Okay, so if I call this sinus as, let I'm going to call m as sin x. Okay, so let m is equal to sin x. So how can we write that equation? M square plus sine square, that means m square, plus sin x is m, plus m minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, so if you try to factorize this one, you can't find any factors like this. Okay, so here we have to apply the quadratic equation. Okay, you pause the video and try to factorize this one. Okay, you can't find any factors, so you have to apply the quadratic equation. Okay, so here what is the value of a? Value of a is 1. What is the value of b? 1. What is c? Minus 1. So what is the quadratic equation? M is equal to, or x is equal to, that is, here it is m. Okay, minus b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2 into a. Okay, so here I am going to apply that, substitute that values here. So minus, so m is equal to, let me write it here, m is equal to minus b, minus what is b? 1. So minus 1 plus or minus root of b square, that is 1 square. So 1 square minus 4 into a, what is a? 1. So it is 4 into 1 into c, what is c? Minus 1. So minus 1 the whole divided by 2 into a. 2a is 1. So it is 2 into 1. So now try to simplify that one. M is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root of 1 squared is 1. Okay. Then this minus and this minus is going to be positive. So minus times minus is positive. Then 4 into 1 is 4. The whole divided by 2 into 1 is 2. So m is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root of 1 plus 4 is 5 divided by 2. Actually, what is m? We call m as a sin x, or we call sin x as m. So now substitute back m as sin x. So it is sin x is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root to 5 divided by 2. And look at the question what we want to prove. Sin x is equal to minus 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. So they took the positive value. Okay, so it implies that sin x is equal to take the positive value plus root 5 divided. Both the answers are possible. Okay. Okay, so that is question number 6.2. Now we can move to 6.3. Okay, question number 6.3. Okay, now let's look at the next question. Question number 6.3. Question number 6.3. Hence calculate the coordinates of the point of intersection of the graph of f and g for the interval minus 270 to 90. What is the meaning of that? Now, do you remember in the previous question we already got sin x is equal to minus 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. Okay, so what was the previous question? Let A be a point of intersection of f and g. Show that the x coordinate of A satisfied. So this is the expression for the x coordinate of the point of intersection. That is this point. This is a point of intersection. Am I right? Okay, this is a point of intersection, and here also you can see that there is a point of intersection. So previous question we already got an expression for the x coordinate of the point of intersection. Sin x is equal to that one. Okay, now here what is this question? Hence calculate, that means you have to use that one. Okay, the coordinates of the point of intersection of the graph of f and g. So you have to find the coordinates of this point of intersections. Okay, what is the x and y value of this point of intersection? What is x and y value of this point of intersection? Okay, so that is this question. So here we already know that at the point of intersection sin x is equal to minus 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. Okay, so take your calculator, try to find the answer of this one. Okay, in decimal form. Sin x is equal to, what is the answer in your calculator in decimal form? That is 0.618. 0.618. So 0.618 means that this is a positive number. Am I right? This one is a positive number. So sin x is equal to 0.618. Now this sin x is positive. Sin is, what is our question? Don't forget our question. What is the question? You have to find the coordinates of the point of intersection. We are trying to find the coordinates of the point of intersection. So here you can see that this point lies between minus 180 and a minus 270, and this point lies between 0 and a 90. Okay, maybe this is 45, so somewhere just before 45. Okay, so anyway, let's see what is the point. Okay, so sin is equal to positive. Sin is positive in which quadrants? Sin is positive in the first quadrant. Sin is positive in the first quadrant and the second quadrant. Am I right? Here all are positive and here sin is positive. That means sin is positive in the first and second quadrant. So first quadrant, that reference angle itself. Anyway, what is the reference angle? Reference angle is equal to sine inverse of 0.618. Check in your calculator what is sine inverse of 0.618. that is 38.17. So it is 38.17. So sine inverse of 0.618, that is 38.17. That is a reference angle. Okay. So second quadrant, that reference angle itself, I mean first quadrant, am I right? First quadrant, this reference angle, there is acute angle. Okay. So on first quadrant, what is the angle here? Angle is x, so x is equal to this 38 point, that's acute angle itself, so we can write it as 38.17. okay, plus k 360 degree. I'm trying to write the general solution to find the point coordinate of these points. Okay, so now how can I find the exact coordinate of this point or those 2 points? So here I got an expression for the first quadrant, x is equal to 38.17 plus k 360. Okay, let's wait, let's try to find the second quadrant also. Okay, so second quadrant also sign is positive, am I right? Okay, so second quadrant, how can you write on the second quadrant? Second quadrant, here it is 180 minus theta, 180 minus theta. So it is x is equal to 180 minus 38.17 plus k 360. Why we choose first quadrant and second quadrant? Because sign is positive in the first and second quadrant. That is why we consider first quadrant and second quadrant. Okay, so check in your calculator what is the answer for this one. 180 minus 38.17, that is 141.83. 141.83 plus k 360 degrees. Now here we have to find the, what is the question? We have to find the coordinates of the point of intersection. So here you can see that this point lies, this coordinate lies, or this point of intersection lies between 0 and this middle one is 45, am I right? Middle one is 45, so lies between 0 and 45 positive. So how do I get that answer here? I have to substitute the value of k as 0, am I right? Okay, so if I substitute the, excuse me, if I substitute the value of k as a 0, so k as 0, so let k is equal to 0. So now what is the x value? X is equal to 38.17 plus 0 times 360. So 0 times 360 is 0. So it is, the answer is 38.17. So it means that at this point the x value is 38.17. So we have to find the y value also. Okay, let's wait. Let's try to finish this one. Okay, now look at this one. Second quadrant, x is equal to 141.83 plus k 360. Okay, so here this point, the value of x is between minus 180 and minus 270. Am I right? So we have to try to get an x value between minus 180 and minus 270. So which k value must I substitute here, so that I will get an x value between minus 180 and minus 270? If I substitute the value of k as minus 1, what is the answer? Let k is equal to minus 1. Okay, then what is the answer? X is equal to 141.83 minus 360. So check in your calculator what is the answer for that one. Minus 141.83 plus k I substituted as minus 1. So don't be confused here. Let me write it like this for you to avoid mistake. What I substitute? The value of k as minus 1. So 141 minus 1 into 360. So 1 times 360 is minus 360. Am I right? So check in your calculator what is the answer for that one. 141.83 minus okay, 141.83 minus 360, that is minus 218.17. So minus 218.17. So can you see that minus 218.17 is between minus 180 and minus 270. Okay, so when I substitute the value of k as minus 1, I got the coordinate of this point. That is, what is the coordinate there? Minus 218.17. So we have to find the y coordinate of this question is to find the coordinates of the point of intersection. So at this point of intersections, we got the x value. Here it is minus 218 and here it is 38. So we have to find the y coordinate of that point also. That's it, very simple. How can you find the y coordinate of this point? You have to substitute in any one of the equations as x as 38.17. Am I right? Okay, so let me substitute here. So what is our equation? Sin x is equal to 0.618. So what is the equation of this graph? What is the equation of sin x? G of x or f of x, any one of the graph we can take. Okay, let me take f of x, that is more easy. So what is the equation of f of x? F of x is equal to cos 2x, that is a given equation. Okay, so here at this point is a point on f of x also, so we can substitute the x value as 38.17. so this is y is equal to cos 2x. Now substitute x as 38.17. So at that particular point, the x value we know now it is 38.17. So substitute y is equal to cos of 2 times 38.17. So check in your calculator what is the answer for that one. Cos of 2 times 38.17. So the answer is 0.24, round off. Okay, so 0.24. So it means that at this point the y value is 0.24. Okay, so try to understand guys that if this y value, both of these are point of intersection. Okay, so if this y value is 0.24, it means this y value is also 0.24. Okay, anyway, just check once more. So at this point we have to substitute x is equal to, at this point what is the x value? Minus 218.17. so minus 218.17. so y is equal to cos of minus 2 times minus 218.17. so check in your calculator what is answer. 2 times minus 218.17. so it is there also, you can see that 0.24. okay, so here also 0.24. okay, so it means that the coordinates of the point of intersections are minus 218.17 comma 0.24 and 38.17 comma 0.24. okay, so listen once more what we did here. We got an expression from the previous question satisfying the point of intersection. Okay, so this is the expression that we got from the previous question satisfying the point of intersection, x value of the point of intersection. So from that expression we got a reference angle 38.17 and sine is positive in the first quadrant and second quadrant. So we got two expressions, x is equal to this one and x is equal to this one. Okay, so what is the this one is a general solution. Okay, what is the meaning of k? K we can substitute any values, 0, positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, or minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, like that. Here also k you can substitute any values. What is our aim? We have to know, must have an idea that okay, here for which k value must substitute so that I will get a value somewhere next to 45. Okay, so here 38.17, if I substitute k as 0, I will get 38.17. That is why here I substitute the value, here I substitute. Yeah, so where I substitute that one, yeah, here x is, let k is equal to 0, that is what here I substitute. So I have an idea that okay, if I substitute k is equal to 0, I will get a 38.17, that is next to this 45. Am I right? Okay, then I will check my next solution is 141.83 plus k 360. Now I am checking what value must I substitute for this k so that I will get a value between minus 180 and minus 270. So I got an idea that okay, if I substitute k as minus 1, so it is 141.83 minus 360. So I will get around that point between these two, minus 218 we got. Okay, then we substitute any one of equation f of x or g of x to get the y value. Okay, so the coordinates this one and this one. Okay, so that is question number 6.3. now let's move to question number 7. Okay, question number 7. AB represent a vertical net ball pole. So this is question number 7. Okay, AB represent a vertical netball pole. Two players are positioned on either side of the netball. So there is let me draw that graph first. Okay, so this is the given graph. I draw a rough sketch, and here AB represent a vertical netball. Two players are positioned on either side of the netball pole at D and E. So there are two players, D and E. So this is a vertical pole of a netball pole, vertical netball pole. Then such that D, B, E are the same straight line. So this one is on a same straight line. Then what? The points B, C, D, E are same horizontal plane. The angle elevation C to A is from E to A is X and Y respectively. So this angle is X and this angle is Y. The distance from B to E, so don't forget that this distance from B to E, that is this k. Okay, not the whole, not from here. Okay, so from this point to this point the distance is k. Okay, now based on that one you have to answer the remaining question number 7.1. what is that question? Write down the size of angle ABC. Where is that one? This is C. So here they are asking what is the size of this one. Now this one is a horizontal plane. Okay, and this one they are saying that it is a vertical pole. So what is that angle? That angle is 90 degrees. Am I right? It is, this one is a horizontal, it's like a ground. Okay, so on the ground and there is a vertical pole AB. So what is the angle between AB and that ground? Of course it's 90 degrees. Am I right? Okay, so that angle is 90 degrees. Angle ABC is equal to 90 degrees. Guys, it's the same thing. If I draw a, this is assume that this is a ground. Okay, so this is BC. Okay, and now this is a vertical pole, and this, what is this angle? 90 degrees. Am I right? Vertical pole and ground angle is 90 degree. That is the question. Okay, now next question 7.2. 2, show that AC is equal to K tan Y divided by sin X. You have to show that AC is equal to. So 7.2, show that AC is equal to. What is AC? Where is this AC? AC is equal to this one. Okay. K tan Y. So they used this triangle. That is why they take tan Y. Okay. And divided by sin X. So it means that this question from the given one, what we want to prove. Okay. So what we want to prove? We have to prove that AC is equal to K tan Y divided by sin X. Am I right? Yeah. So here from the given one, you must make an understanding that okay, tan y is here on which triangle is that? ABE. Okay, or the big one ADE. Okay, anyway, something happened, they used that triangle including angle y. Okay, then sin X, that means they used this triangle also ABC. Okay, so this one, to prove this AC as like this, you have to combine this triangle and this triangle. Okay, anyway, let's see. Now we don't have any idea, let's try, let's start first. Okay, so first consider ABC, what happened there. Okay, so in triangle ABC, okay, it is given that that angle is X. Am I right? It is given that this angle is X. So we want to find the AC. Am I right? So based on this angle, this AB is the opposite side. Am I right, guys? Based on this angle, this AB is the opposite side. Which triangle we are considering? ABC. ABC, this triangle. Okay, so based on this angle, AB is the opposite side, and we want to find the length of AC. That is a question. Okay, so which trigonometry is connecting opposite side, and this is 90 degrees, so this AC is a hypotenuse. Which trigonometry is connecting opposite side and hypotenuse? Yeah, it is sine. Am I right? Okay, so sine X is equal to opposite side, that is AB divided by AC. Am I right? Okay, opposite side by hypotenuse. Okay, so we have to find AC. So what is AC from here? AC is equal to, now you are in metric, you know how to do this one, cross multiply this one, or you can swap this one. This denominator, it will go here, and this numerator, it will come here. Am I right? That is a easy method to find AC. So AC is equal to AB, then that sin X will come here in the denominator. So AC is equal to AB by sin X. Let me call that as equation number 1, because AC is equal to sin X, I got this one. So somehow I want to find that this AB is K tan Y. Do you understand? Okay, so now I call that one as equation number 1. Okay, now K means this side BE, and tan Y. So you know that here based on this angle, which other angle? AB by BE. Okay, so now look at this one. This one is a straight line. So what is this angle? This angle is also 90 degrees. Okay, this is a vertical pole, and this one is a ground, straight line. Okay, so it means that this angle is also 90 degree. So here ABE, in this triangle, based on, we want tan also, so tan Y. So based on this angle, what is tan in this triangle ABE? Which triangle is that? In triangle ABE, identify that triangle ABE. Okay, so that this angle is 90 degree in that triangle. Okay, so AE is the hypotenuse. Okay, so based on that triangle, what is tan Y? What is tan y? What is the definition of tan? Opposite side by adjacent side. Am I right? Okay. Tan is opposite side by adjacent side. So here, based on this angle, what is the opposite side? AB. Okay. So AB divided by opposite side by adjacent side. What is adjacent side? Based on this one, this is 90 degrees, so anyway this can't be adjacent, that is hypotenuse. So which one is adjacent side? BE. Am I right? Okay, so BE is the adjacent side, opposite side by adjacent side. Okay, so from here, what is AB? What is this AB? Cross multiply this one. So AB is equal to B times tan of y. Okay, what is B? It is given that the length of B is k. So B is k. So AB is equal to k into tan y. That is equation number 2. So what we have to do? We got an expression for AB. So substitute this one in equation number 1. Am I right? Okay. So substitute equation number 2 in 1. What is that one? Therefore, AC is equal to AB by sin x. What is AB? K tan y. So, K tan y divided by sin x. And that is what we want to prove. Okay. So, that is question number 7.2. Now, let's move to the next question. Question number 7.3. Okay. So, before that, listen once more. Here we have to prove that AC is equal to K tan y by sin x. So here tan y is this triangle, and x is based on this triangle. Okay, so based on that triangle ABC, sin x is equal to AB. From there AC is equal to this one. Then AC is equal to, we are supposed to prove like something like this. Okay, we got sin x, so we have to somehow show that AB is this K tan y. So for that we consider the second triangle ABE, because this K is also lies there on that triangle ABE. Okay, so here this angle is 90 degrees. So we already proved that angle ABC is 90 degrees, the first one. Okay, and also this one is a vertical pole though, so this angle is 90 degrees. Okay, so here from there AB we got an expression, substitute this in the first equation, there we got the answer. Okay, so that is question number 7.2. now let's go to question number 7.3. Okay, question number 7.3. If it is further given that DAC is equal to 2x, angle DAC, which one is that? Angle DAC. It is given that angle DAC, that means this angle is 2x. Okay, then AD is equal to AC. AD, this line, and AC, this line are equal. Okay, so this angle is 2x and these two sides are equal. Okay, now show that the distance DC between the players at D and C is, so you have to show that this distance from D to C, that distance is 2k tan y. What do you want to show? You want to show that this distance DC is equal to 2k tan y. 2k tan y. That is what you want to show. Okay, DC is equal to 2k tan y. That means this distance you have to show that distance is 2k tan y. So how can you show like that? Now here look at this triangle ADC. Have you seen that big triangle ADC? Okay, in that triangle it is given that this angle is 2x and these two sides are equal. These two sides are equal means this angle, that this angle and this angle are equal. Am I right? Why? Because these opposite sides are equal. Angles opposite to equal sides are equal. In Euclidean geometry you studied. Okay. So in this we are considering ADC, triangle ADC. Okay. So in triangle ADC, angle D, or we can say angle ADC is equal to angle ACD. What is the reason? AD is equal to AC. Here reason is not that much important because this is not Euclidean geometry, but anyway just write AD is equal to AC, or if you want to write correctly, what is the correct reason? Angles opposite to equal sides. Am I right? Okay, whatever, maybe it's not a big thing in trigonometry, but when you write your Euclidean geometry, you must have to write the correct reason. Okay, angles opposite to equal sides, not like this. Okay, so anyway this angle is equal, these two angles are equal. Okay, now what? So this angle is 2x, angle A is 2x. So what about angle D? How can you find angle D? Angle D, how can you find? Angle D, 180 minus that 2x. Since these two angles are equal, that is divided by 2. Even angle C also same thing. 180 minus this angle 2x. This angle is 2x. You know that when you add this, you are supposed to get the sum of the angles in a triangle is 180. Am I right? Okay. So 2x plus, let's say this is A, D, C. Okay. So angle A plus angle D plus angle C, you are supposed to get 180. Okay. So angle A is 2x plus angle D plus angle C is equal to 180. But we know that since these two sides are equal, angle D and angle C are equal. Am I right? Okay. So instead of this angle C, I can write angle D here also, because both are equal. Okay. So 2x plus angle D plus angle D is equal to 180. Angle D plus angle D is 2 angle D. Am I right? Okay. So 2x plus 2 into angle D is equal to 180. So from there, what is 2D? 2 angle D. Take this 2x to the other side. So it is 180 minus 2x. So what is D? Divide both sides with 2. That means 180 minus 2x divided by 2. That is angle D. Okay. Or try to write, practice to write it like this. Okay. So 2x, this angle is 2x and these two angles are equal. So what is one angle? 180 minus that 2x divided by 2. Okay. So what is that one? Let's try to split this one. Angle D is equal to 180 divided by 2 is 90 minus 2x by 2 is, what is 2x divided by 2? That is x. So it is angle D is 90 minus x. So it means that angle C is also 90 minus x. Okay. Okay. Now here angle D we got as 90 minus x. So this angle is 90 minus x. What is our question? We have to find DC like this, 2k tan y. You have to show that DC is 2k tan y. Okay. So anyway, you have to write up to there. Now anything else is given. What is that question? Okay. We have to find DC. Okay. So DC, and we know the opposite side 2x. Now we know this one is 90 minus x. So AC we got an expression in the previous question. Am I right? Yeah. So I think some connection with the previous question, because previous question we already proved that AC is equal to something k tan y divided by sine x. Do you remember that one? Okay, so okay, there we go. Look at this one. We have to find DC in this question. So it is DC. I'm going to apply sine rule here in that ADC, triangle ADC. Okay, so DC divided by sine 2x. You know sine rule. Okay, DC divided by sine 2x. Then I know this angle is 90 minus x now. AC divided by what? Sine of 90 minus x. That's a sine rule. Okay, so here 90 minus x is in which quadrant? 90 minus first quadrant all are positive. Since it is based on 90, it is, you have to change to its cofunction. What is the cofunction of sine? Cos. So this one is cos x. Okay, so DC divided by sine 2x, or let me multiply that one. Let me write in a one step. From here, what is DC? What is DC? I have to take this one to the numerator, cross multiply like this. Okay, so it is AC times sine 2x divided by, now we know that sine 90 minus x is cos x, positive cos x. Okay, now what is this AC? Okay, let's expand this one. Sine 2x is what? That's a double angle. Okay, so what is sine 2x? 2 sine x cos x. Okay, so those who didn't write this one, you have to pause the video and write it. So DC is equal to AC times, what is sine 2x? 2 sine x cos x. That's a double angle formula. Okay, sine 2x is 2 sine x cos x divided by cos x. So this cos x and cos x cancel. Okay, so DC is equal to 2 into AC into sine x. Am I right? Okay, now we already got an expression for AC in the previous question. What is that one? K tan y divided by sine x. So here we can substitute AC as k tan y divided by sine x. So DC is equal to 2 into k tan y divided by sine x, that is AC, okay, into sine x. So here this sine x and this sine x cancel. So what is now? DC is equal to 2 into k, 2k tan y. So can you see we got the expression that they want, 2k tan y. Okay, so listen once more. In this triangle, it is given that this angle is 2x, these two sides are equal. So these two sides are equal means one of this angle is 180 minus 2x divided by 2, since these two sides are equal. So here we got D as 90 minus x. Then we applied a sine rule here, that is DC divided by sine 2x is equal to AC divided by sine 90 minus x. And we already know that AC is k tan y. So substitute that one and we got the expression. Okay, so that is question number 7.3, and I think that's the end of November 2017 trigonometry section. Okay, so guys, I hope you understand clearly. So thank you for watching. Keep on watching. Try to watch maximum number of questions. Okay, then it will help you to write the exam. Okay, see you on the next lesson. Thank you. Bye.